Good morning. Good morning. Everybody is doing well. Guys, please hit that like button on your way in. I would appreciate it. Hope everybody's having a good day. Happy hump day, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Cancer. Hope everybody is doing well. Guys, please hit that like button for me. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Constance. How are you? Thank you, dear. Thank you. Hey, Prince. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm good. I'm good. I got my hair done yesterday, and the old gray roots are dyed. Thank God. Yeah. So they're taking over. I was thinking about going all gray, but my hairdresser told me that I'm only gray in the front. I'm not gray in the back. So yeah, you will, Grandma's World. You definitely will. Oh yeah. Well, I was thinking that, going all gray would be a thing, but my hairdresser is getting married and moving to another state. So, I mean, I used to be a hairdresser myself, so I can do my own hair color if I want to. Um, but I figured if I just had it back to natural, then I wouldn't have to do it anymore. It's like it would be okay. There comes a day you will find, the older you get, that you just say F it and it's okay. It's okay. I don't need to, you know, have my original hair color from when I was a child anymore. Yeah, I think that this journey gives you a lot of gray hair, to be honest with you. It really does. It really does. But apparently it's just here that I'm gray. Back here I'm not. So I guess I got a couple more years. That's what it is. That's what it is, It is. It's this journey. It's this journey. And of course, I'm so fair complected that if my hair is gray, I'm going to look washed out, like washed out. There's just nothing, it's like I've had my hair really blonde, and I look at pictures later on and I think, you could have put some depth into that. You looked like, just like a glow. It's like- yeah, I agree. Whatever however you like to wear your hair. To me, I angelic. Well, only if my halo's held on by my horns. So that's funny. That's funny. Hey, Marche, how you doing, darling? No, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Please hit that like button and let's get going. Let's get going. I'm going to be doing it on this channel and on Quartz Rose. What to expect for the end of the month. Actually, it's for the end of the year. Well, we all have halos and horns. We all have a devil and an angel side. Ain't none of us going to get out of this life without both sides of the coin, because where you have good, you have bad, you have the opposite. I try to phase that side out of me. Thank you, trap therapy. I just know that it is what it is. And I think when the older you get that attitude. It is what it is. There's a lot of things that don't rattle my cage, that would rattle my cage 15 years ago. 15 years ago, I mean, I would go 0 to 100 like that. Now I still have that ability if somebody steps on that button. You know what I'm saying? And I have a son that is very good at reeling me in, keeping me real, keeping me real. But I'll tell you, after you go through all of this, it's almost like, it's like it doesn't even phase you. It doesn't even phase you. Yeah. Well, I think that it's a choice too. It's a choice on whether you want to live your life in a mess, or if you really want to um, have peace in your life. I choose peace. I don't choose to be caught up in drama and bullshit. It doesn't do anybody any good. Yeah. Yeah, you will always have somebody coming at you sideways with something, right? And it's, I mean, I get some off-color comments here and there, and to me it's my son says to me a long time ago. He said, "Mom, you get 100 positive comments and you get one negative. Why would you let that one negative affect you? Why would you let it affect you?" To me, I think when people are saying stupid things, that's just somebody seeking attention, or, you know, they don't know what they don't know. They don't know what they don't know. And I do have to comment on something, guys. Uh, People keep saying that there's a choice, that you have a choice. If you're a twin flame, you have a choice. And I promise you that you do not. Okay. A soul contract is a soul contract, and you do not have a higher um, ability than God. If God has ordained something to happen, the purpose of a twin flame is to raise the vibration of people on earth. If you're caught up in the mess that you're in, and the do's and the don'ts, and somebody cheated and this and that, well, I'm sorry, but you clearly, you may think you're a twin. You are not a twin. I promise you. You cannot cut that cord. I don't care what you do, what you say, how you feel. How you feel. Yeah, it's shitty. It is. Life is hard. I'm telling you, especially if you're going through this. But your purpose is not this romance. Your purpose is to help humanity. And if you get caught up in this nonsense, that's why you're stuck back here. You don't have what it takes to be a twin. I promise you. You don't, because you're going to go through stuff that will make other people's hair fall out. I am telling you what. If your cojones aren't big enough to handle this, then you know, don't get caught up in the fantasy of a twin flame. You have soul connections on this earth with people that are not your twin flame, that are just as intense, just as loving, just as caring, just as kind, and just as traumatic. Okay, all in the same breath. Okay, so love is hard, but love conquers all, guys. So I have to say that, because I get a lot of comments of people going to debate me on what I've lived through, which is seriously, yeah. I mean, you're not. I mean, and not only that, I communicate with the other side. I can clearly communicate with my guides, my guardians. I can communicate with my twin. I can communicate with my sister. So yeah, it's and I'm not saying that if you don't feel like you want to be with somebody, don't. Nobody's twisting your arm, but that's not kind of the purpose of what I'm trying to get across to people. You're meant to go through this for a reason. There's an end game. There's a purpose for this whole thing to happen, that it has nothing to do with the romance between you and this person. The actual end game has absolutely nothing to do with romance. Well, I'm telling you, the twin flame is the one that's meant to teach you. They're not specifically, but the karmic is. The karmic um, is going to teach both of you the lessons that you had to learn. They have to be strengthened for the journey, because I'm going to tell you, when that day comes that you're meant to do what you're meant to do, trust me when I say you had to go through hell to get there, and you came out the other side a warrior, a literal warrior, an earth warrior. So anyway, let's just get into it. Let's get into this for Aries. Aries, what can you expect to the end of the year? What can you expect to the end of the month? Yeah. Yeah, they do. But you got through it. You got through it. Look at it. You've lived through everything. You have won everything to this moment. Everything from behind you has been accomplished. So you think of all the stuff that you've overcame. That's why it's so important, guys, to do your shadow work, to release the pain, to forgive, open your heart to just, not to be a vengeful person, not to do that. So, when the time comes, you're ready to do what you meant to do. You can see your path clearly. Yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot, Wendy. It is a lot. Shadow work is very important, and meditation is important. Just getting yourself centered. Get yourself centered for your day. You're a better person to yourself, and you're a better person to the people around you. I can't even tell you the amount of love I feel in the morning when I get to see, first off, my little bears. I'm telling you. I mean, and I've thought about that this morning, and how blessed I am to get that opportunity every single morning, to hear their little voices. And what I said to my grandson last night, "Who's the boss? Am I the boss?" He said, "I'm the boss." And I freaking died laughing. You know what I'm saying? It is just you just can't with those 3-year-olds. Those 3-year-olds they'll bring you right to center real fast, really fast. He's the boss. Well, he really is the boss as far as that goes, because if his needs come before mine, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to let something go. To me, it's what's meant for you is yours, right? And if somebody feels like they want it that bad, have it. Go on, live your life, live your best life, because once you figure that out, you'll come back. That's the bottom line. They'll be back. And the irony there is that they may have to wait for you to be done, because if you push them away and you go find something else, then they have to wait for you to come back around. So yeah, it is what it is, guys. Yeah, the little ones, they're so cute. I swear they bring me such joy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, let's get into this. Yeah. You've been okay recently, having been when almost 3 grandson comes up and says, "Will you help me?" Oh my goodness. Of course I'll help you, baby. That's like they come and get you and hold your hand. And they'll tell you everything. They'll just be as straight up, you know. They're so funny. Okay. Aries, what to expect to the end of the year? What to expect to the end of the year? You're very guarded with a partner from the past, or you got your walls up. Aries, you got your walls up about working with somebody that you have a very deep connection from your past, because you're in this 9 of Wands wounded warrior energy. You feel like, you've got one wand left. You got a wall built up behind you. And if this person's trying to work on something, you're still at a crossroads about it. You don't know if you want to do it or not because you keep looking back at past mistakes. You keep saying, but the last time you were here, you said you were going to do the same thing and look what you did. So it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming for you and this person, but there was deception here. And that's why it ended. So, Aries, you're saying, look, I may have feelings for you because it's a 2 of Cups. It's something stronger than, the average, right? Um, why would I want to work on something? This is why you're so guarded, because in the past, there was deception and that's why it ended. And you're looking back at the past mistake and you know how bad this person may have hurt you in the past. But here they come. Here they come. They're rushing towards you, telling you how much they regret what they did. I feel like this person's passionately communicating to you, passionately communicating that they want to rebuild here and have justice with you, Aries. I feel like you're just kind of trapped in your head. You still want to be with this person, though. You still have feelings for this person. You're just very much in your head. You have to think about this. It's like, do I even want this back? But, I feel like the emotions are going to be what gets the best of you. Oh, I'm old and I do 2 lives today. You guys are right. That is freaking hilarious. So you got a freebie on me, Aries. Thank you guys for pointing that out, that this is Cancer, 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 and not quartz rose. Jesus criminy. Retrograde. My brain retrograded. You're absolutely right. Thank you. Thank you, Redhead Deb. I appreciate that. Point that out. Thank you. Keep me on track, you guys. It's so funny. There's no emblem up for me to go, oh, wait a minute. I'm not on quartz rose. I'm on Cancer. Okay. Okay, Cancer, let's do this. I'm going to do a long drawn out here. Okay, so tell me about Cancer. Tell me about what has Cancer got coming towards the end of the year. Okay, so guys, that Aries reading, look at it from a different perspective. Maybe you're the person coming back to that Aries. So if it came out, it should have come out. Okay. Just look at it that way. And the other person, it didn't show what sign it was. So this could be you going towards somebody from your past and you wanting them back and them having doubts about it because of what's happened in the past. So take it out, resonates. That's a possibility. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So tell me about Cancer. I see a card flipped over here. Jeez Louise. You would think it was Monday. And I don't know why my cards are flipped all around. Having a day. Having a day. There it is. Okay. Okay. I sure appreciate you guys. I love you guys too. Okay, so tell me about Cancer. What is Cancer going to deal with towards the end of the year? You got a King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Cancer, I feel like you're coming in as that Queen of Pentacles. You're kind of solid, you're stable. It's almost like if you were dealing with an Aries, Jesus, get it out of my head, please. Okay. If you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Cancer, I feel like that this person may be in and out where you're concerned. And so you're deciding to move forward with an Emperor, somebody who you feel like takes control of the situation, or somebody who you feel is more of a leader. I don't know why I got that. You feel like this person's more in control, that this person is more, um, like, I feel like having to do with providing for you is a big thing, is what I'm picking up on. So tell me about this. I feel like you're arguing about a commitment. I feel like there's fighting about a commitment that this person's now going to regret. See, if you told this person that this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right here. I was picking up on the energy of somebody who could provide, right? A commitment, something long term and committed with a lot more, somebody having more um, money, more success. And I feel like this is you fighting about this, and this person's going to regret it, because I feel like for you, Cancer, you have somebody from the past that wants a victory. You have somebody who wants a victory with you. Tell me about this person from the past. Queen of Wands. I feel like that's actually the King of Wands coming in is coming in a feminine energy, but I feel like I don't get the feeling of this being a feminine energy, just somebody being in their feminine energy, wanting to heal in divine timing, right? This person's coming towards you wanting to heal with you in divine timing. So it's meant to happen. It's really meant to happen. You're waiting, you're doing a lot of soul searching about this. This is like you having, just really needing to get more clarity about this reconciliation with this person from your past and having a new passionate beginning. You're going to take that leap, Cancer. You are going to take that leap towards this new beginning. And it's going to be a tower moment for you. I feel like it could be a good tower moment, or it could be a tower moment when you're communicating this to somebody else. Okay. Yeah, that's what this is going to be. This is what's going to happen. There's going to be a tower moment when you communicated that you manifested something from the past. So you're actually you manifested this this emperor energy in towards you. I feel like this person may be in a lower vibration though, but I still, overall, you're at a crossroads about the partnership. You're a little stressed out here. You need to take a step back and look at the bigger picture, because you are cutting somebody out and leaving them out in the cold. It's been a long time coming since this emperor is coming towards you, but this person had been watching you. You were their wish. They may be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. They could be another Cancer. But I feel like for you, this emperor energy is the person you're meant to be with. I feel like you're leaving somebody out in the cold. I want to know more about this Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. There is deception here. So, okay. This person's telling you they don't want a commitment with you, and it's causing arguing and fighting. And then you have somebody show up and say, hey, I want us to be together again. And then you go through this whole thing of feeling some kind of guilt or shame or whatever, because you feel like you're throwing this person out in the cold, but this person's already out in the cold, throwing somebody out. You see what I'm saying? They're lying to you all along. The reason they don't want a relationship with you is they got a relationship with somebody else already. They have deception with the Queen of Swords. I feel like there's emotional communication that it's over between you and this King of Swords. Now you're trapped in your head about what could have been a family situation or whatever. But now you're going to find that there was a lot of drama. You're going to find out after the fact about this King of Swords that the devil and the Five of Wands, this person was obsessed with drama and mind manipulation. This person tried to win at all costs. So you're going to find out that Gemini that you were dealing with, that wasn't what you thought it was. But you do have somebody that you're going to end up being with. But it's almost like you feel guilty about it. But wait till you find out the truth. And the truth always comes out, guys. Just remember, just like that ketchup stain on your shirt, it will always come out in the wash, right? It's like, except that mustard stain, it might not. But that ketchup one will. You know what I'm saying? It's like it will come out in the wash. Truth always reveals itself. Yeah, I'm telling you. That Monday, my son's probably cackling at the fact that mom's trying to read Aries on the Cancer Channel. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Hey, Desi. Welcome in, guys. Please hit that like button for me on your way in. I'd appreciate it. Okay, let's get into this. Let's see what else we got coming for Cancer. Guys, I will be doing the 1-question, 3-card pull at the end of the live. So if you're interested in getting a question answered, stick around and I will give it to you. I don't know why these cards are flipping over. I don't know. Okay. What else do we got coming towards Cancer? Tell me about Cancer. What else does Cancer need to know? Tell me what else Cancer needs to know. So Cancer, you do have a Aries, Leo, or a Sag. Someone may be holding back. They're very trapped in their head about a harsh truth that's making somebody unhappy. This person may have found out something. They may have found out something, but the reason they're holding back is that they're having sleepless nights about something that they're unhappy about. Like they may have heard a rumor or something, you know, somebody may have said something to them that caused them, even if you're in an argument or a fight with each other, and you know how we try to, they say something, they pop off, and then you go, oh, okay, you won't play like that, okay, let me pop off. And sometimes you do more damage when you do that. It's like, oh, if they're going for the juggler, hold on, it's gonna get good, right? So I feel like maybe that you may have said something that hurt this person's feelings. And Cancer, we are definitely one of those people that, that tongue is sharp. And you say the wrong thing to a Cancer, and Cancer can change your whole life with their words. They can change your whole life with their words. Because you're an Empress, right? And somebody said something to you and you had to say something back. That's what's happening. You may be asking this person for a divorce. Yeah, it takes a lot to get to that point. But Olivia, you're so funny. Okay. I feel like you may have told him you want a divorce. This may be somebody who's wanting a divorce. I feel like the emoji with the mouth shut. That's too much. That's funny. Okay. So, Empress, King of Pentacles could be a husband, and you're cutting off a commitment. You're cutting out a commitment. You're cutting it out. You're saying, maybe you said to this person, harsh truth, I want a divorce. It's just as simple as that, because you want to cut out the commitment. They could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, or they could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you're just married to this person. You're loud and proud. It's so funny. This person's at a crossroads because it was just an argument. So whatever happened, you got pissed, Cancer. You got pissed in this situation because you being at a crossroads about this argument, this could be both of you, or, it has to do with the argument between you and your spouse. At a crossroads about the argument with your partner. Cancer, there you are. Emotional communication. You may have been trying to talk to him about something but see, there's the back and forth, and you feel like you weren't getting anywhere with this person. So here's the problem. I can see exactly what this is trying to say. You were trying to have a conversation, an emotional conversation with your partner. And your partner was blowing you off or being passive aggressive or gaslighting you or whatever the case may be. See, there's back and forth here. You're back and forth, and you were getting nowhere. There was no equal give and take in this conversation. And so you finally said, F it, I want a divorce. If I can't even have a normal conversation with you, why am I here? Why am I, I can be single. I can do me. I can be single and abundant. I'm going to be just fine. I'm going to stand on my own 2 feet and be okay, with my family. I mean, I can take care of business. Not a problem. If so I feel like your person wants to rebuild. Your person's saying, wait a minute. Let me look at things from a different perspective now. See, here's the thing. Guys, this is the adage about the fact that when a woman's done with a marriage, the woman is done and she's out the door. Okay. There's no repairing it, right? Because back here, when she said, we got a problem, we need to talk about this. And she was ignored 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 to the point to where she says, I'm over it. I'm out. That's when they go, oh, wait a minute. Let's work on this. You had 79 chances before this to get it right. And you chose to ignore it. And now I'm over it and I'm done. And there's no getting back. There's no getting back with that person, especially at Cancer. I don't know about you guys. I've been divorced twice. And when I said I was done, I was done. I was done. There was no getting a back across that line. There was no getting nothing back. No, that's a no. It's a hard pass. Now that you're looking at it from a different perspective, you're too late. Too late. Now, this is why you're having sleepless nights, because oh, you think that there's a third party here. Oh, no, Cancer, this is you. This is you. You are just very passionate about something. You're like on fire about something, right? It's like, I'm done. I'm done. It's almost, what are they seeing? They see you as the Queen of Pentacles having a new beginning. Because you're so passionate about what you meant what you said. You have that fiery, because you are the Empress here. You are not only a Cancer, but you're the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. I'm surprised I haven't seen the Queen of Swords here. But You're saying, "No, I'm good. I'm out. I'm done. We're done with this." I can only tell you 79,000 times that this needs to change, and if you don't want to change it, then there's a problem. And then the minute I'm ready to walk out the door and tell you, "Look, I want a divorce," now you're ready to come in and say, "Oh, well, let me look at this from a different perspective." And it's like it's not going to work that way. It doesn't work that way. Guys, pay attention. Pay attention. To your person when they're trying to talk to you, and listen to understand, not respond. Because when you listen to respond, you're not hearing a word they're saying. You're not hearing a word they're saying. And sometimes it's almost like if you're guilty of something, then you're going to totally gaslight. And that's a thing, what guys, I'm talking to the men in the room. Women can read that shit from a mile away. They really, really can. I mean, when you tell a man, XYZ, and then they try to say, no, that's you doing, they try to gaslight you and try to turn it around on you. We're hip to the turnaround thing. We are. And all that does is make us matter. And the madder we get, the less happy you're going to be. The bottom line, the less happy you're going to be. Yes, close your mouth and open your ears. 100%. Sometimes they just need to listen and then say, okay, I understand where you're coming from. That's as simple as that. Why it has to be a drawn out, oh no, that wasn't me. You don't know what you're talking about. Then all of a sudden it's a fight and who can yell the loudest, and it's like, oh no, 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 no. That's no good. That's no good. It's not going to get you anywhere anytime fast. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's start with the questions. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I mean, the amount of arguing and fighting that you do in a relationship when you know somebody's not on the up and up, when you know that they're up to no good, because I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I knew when my husbands had gas before they did. Okay, I knew if they were in bed and they were facing the other wall than I could tell you if their eyes were open. So you're not going to get too much over on an empath. You know what I'm saying? You can, like, I could feel it. I could feel the energy. So I always knew what was going on. I could see it. You know, that's that empath in you. When you're clear cognizant, you understand, you see, you hear, you do all that kind of stuff. I didn't ask that I'm aware of. I didn't ask for all of these abilities. And still, I mean, there's days when I myself go, "Oh my gosh, really?" You know, sometimes it's a lot. But man, it is what it is. Okay, who wants to ask a question first? Let's get into the one question readings. One guy, guys, one question only. Yeah. Oh yeah, then they shut you out. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay. What aspect of your life is taking? Olivia, I don't even have to read cards on that, honey. It's the journey. It's almost like you're watching somebody wanting equal give and take, right? You're looking at things from a different perspective, though. Should I open to new love come towards me? Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Even on your twin flame journey, guys, if you're twins, even if you're on your twin flame journey, if you're by yourself and you want to date and you want to go out and you want to live your life, live your life. Live your life. If it's meant to be, it will be. If it isn't meant to be, it won't be. But don't stick around letting your life pass you by. Get out there and enjoy it. Definitely open yourself up to new love. I feel like I feel like an offer is going to be blocked because of this. This is funny. And I say that. You got the Four of Wands, you got the Seven of Wands, and you got an offer being blocked because of this twin flame journey. That was for Constance. Galaxy High, currently, what position does my energy? What position does your enemies see you in? Galaxy. I feel like the way you're asking the question, I feel like that they feel like you have no equal give and take, or they have no equal give and take with you because of a betrayal, like you're drawing a hard line in the sand. Will he ever get over it, Redhead? Will he ever get over his anger? It's a choice. Yeah, I feel like he's at a crossroads about a past mistake, and he wants to speak a truth to you. He wants to be honest with you. Yeah, it's a choice to be angry. I know we've all been through a lot of things in our lives, but um, you can stay in the muck, or you can get better, right? You can get bitter, or you can get better. Is Aqua in love with somebody else, Sophia? Is Aqua in love with somebody else? No, I feel like, it's like he's walking away, King of Wands, but he's watching from out in the cold. I don't feel like he's in love with somebody. He may be out of your presence, but he's got his eye on you. You're funny, Olivia. Your twin is back. So you're still looking for love with... Okay, I'm confused. Could you... If your twin is back, you're there already. It's okay. So it was saying it was being blocked by a twin. Your twin's not letting you go, is what it's telling me then. Your twin is not letting you go. Oh, absolutely, Kel. Should she go forward and do her Zumba class online? Yeah, I feel like you're going to. If they're saying use your intuition, I feel like this is something that you love, and there may be a partnership involved. You may be doing this with a partner. This is about business. So, will your finances improve, Cancer? Will your finances improve in 2024? Yeah, you're working on recovering. Yeah. Yes. Yes, you will definitely see a big increase in 2024. Is James going to do something unexpected towards you, Marche? Is James going to do something unexpected towards Marche? No, I feel like there's going to be emotional communication about starting over, but you're coming in as a Queen of Swords. He's got to match your energy, and King of Swords was under the bottom of the deck. He's trying to match your energy, but I feel like he's going to come towards you, emotionally communicating about being together. What will come of your situation, Barbara? What will come of your situation? What will come of your situation? I feel like you're going to have a new beginning with a partner. This is a wish. This is a wish. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Setting boundaries is always a good thing. Oh, yeah. He's going to stop you from going anywhere. Okay, tell me about Virgo for honest. Tell me about Virgo. You know, I think my humor keeps me humble, to be honest with you, because I'm such a goofball. So this is for Virgo. This is about Virgo. I feel like you're not talking because of a betrayal. There, you felt backstabbed and betrayed, and you're not speaking. But he does love you. He does want to be with you. With that Knight of Cups, he wants to be with you. Um, people do make mistakes, and somebody said it's a choice. Well, yeah, it's a choice. We all make the decision to do something, but that doesn't mean that we don't have remorse after we do it, right? Whatever it is, we're all human, and there's not one of us in this world that doesn't make mistakes. And so you can't say, well, they did it on purpose. Well, of course they did it on purpose. It was a conscious decision to do something. But do you ever regret your conscious decisions? I mean, you're human, right? Is your ex sleeping with your roommate? What is wrong with these people? Mario, is my ex sleeping with my roommate? Oh, this is Marlo. Sorry, Marlo. I feel like it's not saying he is or he isn't, but he missed an opportunity with you. So he's a king of pentacles, missing an opportunity with an empress, and now he's trapped in his head. So it's not saying he isn't, but if he is, it's because he's lost the opportunity with you. So that would be, their way of trying to get even somehow. Wow. Oh, it looked like okay, it's Mario. Okay. That's awful. That's awful. What will happen? Sheila and Reggie. Oh, 4 came out. You got to look at things from a different perspective because that tower moment really broke your heart, and it's been a long time coming. So I feel like whatever happened was big, and that might be the reason. Oh, wow. Possibly because she missed an opportunity. See, you're coming in a feminine energy versus a masculine one, but that doesn't matter. It is just what it is. She, it's almost like a turning of the tables, so to speak. Will Akil communicate again? This is for Lulu. Yeah, it's his wish. He's coming in as a king of swords. He's being kind of strategic about it. Jay, what was your question, dear? Please just repost it. Well, I don't think she looks at it like that, Mario, because if she's not with you, it doesn't matter what she does. And your roommate, That would be two people being held accountable as far as that goes. I mean that's how she's probably looking at it. You and her are not together. So if you're not together, she can be with whoever she chooses to be with. What's the blockage between me and my ex-girlfriend Virgo? You're the Cancer, Jay. What's the blockage between you and your ex? I feel like you're going to be talking to her. So she's coming in as Empress energy, and I feel like there's going to be passionate communication, but they're saying be patient. Be patient. Because under the bottom of the deck, there was Five of Swords. Somebody was trying to win at all costs. Somebody was playing mind games, trying to manipulate a situation. So that might be the blockage, but I feel like it's going to be unblocked. Hi, Jean. How are you, my dear? You missed out on all kinds of stuff, Jean. I tried to read Aries on Cancers. Lord, I swear. Okay. Will your ex come back? Skimmer. Will your ex come back? I feel like looking at it from a different perspective, I feel like there will be communication. He may be having sleepless nights over this. He probably will. Yes, ma'am. Yes, that I just answered your skimmer. Your ex coming back. I feel like he will. Welcome in, Jean. I'm only answering one question. And tarot's a terrible thing for time, as far as that goes. It's not gonna give you a time and date. You're welcome. Jean, do you have a question, dear? You can. Absolutely. Guys, please hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate it. Okay, your question, Jean. What is you need to know about your connection with Virgo? Tell me about Virgo and Jean, please. There he is. I feel like he's going to be communicating with you because he's taking a step back to look at the bigger picture, but there's going to be emotional communicative. Boy, that looks blurry. Okay. Sam, you need to adjust the focus on this when you get a minute, please. Yeah, I feel like he's looking at the bigger picture, wanting to communicate. So he will be communicating. Mika, you and Taurus have a bright future ahead. Will you and Taurus have a bright future ahead? I feel like you're doing some thinking about some kind of betrayal, but I feel like you do have a strength for a new beginning in love. I feel like you can go the distance with each other. He probably is. He probably is. But there comes a time where you just get tired of the games. It's like open your mouth and say what you need to say. If somebody needs to talk, you know what I'm saying? And they want you to talk. You want them to talk. But I feel like he's wanting you to reach out. If he's the problem, he needs to be the one speaking. If you cause the problem, then you would need to be the one speaking, right? You can't have it both ways. Yeah. Well, Barbara, when I was dealing with my twin flame journey, we would go 3 years without speaking, and if we did speak, it was an argument. So, yeah, however long it takes them to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? If you've got it figured out and they don't, you can't learn their lessons for them. Okay, Susie, is Don who is a Capricorn going to reach out to me? Um, will Don reach out to Susie, please? Will Don reach out to Susie? I feel like there's going to be a truth spoken, but it's not giving me any kind of a time frame unless 5 days, 5 weeks, if that's what you want to know. 5 days or 5 weeks, possibly. I don't think it could be as much as 5 months. This person is being very strategic, kind of cold. So they're coming in as a King of Swords and not a Capricorn. But that doesn't mean anything. We all have different aspects in our charts. There's so much in our chart, guys. You could watch any tarot reading. I don't care who is talking and what they're saying. If you're listening to my all 12 on Quartz Rose Tarot, you could probably have 8 of those signs resonate with you because you have 8 different placements in your chart. There's something there that's going to resonate for you no matter what tarot reading you listen to across the board. It doesn't matter who they're reading or what they're reading. You may have an aspect of whatever's happening in that scenario that resonates with you. And if you see a video, it's because you're meant to see that video. You didn't just land there on, everything happens for a reason, guys. Will your daughter move back home? Kathy, will your daughter move back home? She's going to close out a cycle because she's going to, yes, she's going to feel left out in the cold and she's going to come running back home. Yes. Okay, Mercedes, can you tell me about the connection with Scorpio? Tell me about Scorpio and Mercedes, please. Whatever the harsh truth was, whatever this harsh truth was, it's going to transform. That's going to transform. I feel like you're going to offer that. Somebody's going to offer that cup in love. I feel like it's going to transform with you. Whatever the harsh truth was, it's going to come full circle. James. Yes, dear, just post it. Is C interested? Sir Blue, is C interested? Is C interested? Yeah, I'd say strong emotions, pre-empress energy. It may be your person. Susie, I only answer one question. Will you and Armando be in a committed, prosperous relationship? Desi and Armando. I don't see it. I see someone walking away brokenhearted and not speaking. You might need to get a new hobby. Sometimes it's just like it's like a story. Somebody's reading a story and you just want to hear it. It's like, James, I'm only answering one question, dear. Oh, this is your question. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, James. I'm sorry. Okay. Your ex left about after 10 years. Okay, has already met somebody. Seems serious within 3 weeks. What can you tell me? She's Aqua. Okay. Um, is the ex serious about the other person? I feel like it. I feel like they want justice. The justice meaning it could go to marriage. They're communicating. They're looking at things from a different perspective, wanting justice. I feel like that it's possible. Sometimes you just, and that doesn't mean it will work out. It just means that somebody could be impulsive and go to Vegas and elope, right? They get caught up in the moment and they go running in because, of course, everybody's on their best behavior the first 50 minutes that you're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes 2, 3 months down the road, y'all the best versions of yourselves, right? And then all of a sudden, it happens. It doesn't mean it'll last. Yeah. You're funny, Constance. Will you win the lottery? Heaven, will you win the lottery? No? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. You get a victory. You get a victory. I feel like there's going to be a lot of jealousy. You're going to be holding on to some money. You might. You just might. This is for heaven. Look, you're going to be holding on tight to that money. You're going to be holding on tight to that money because of jealousy. People be going to be getting jealous of you because you're going to get a victory. So I'd say that's a pretty close yes. Let me get $1. No, we need to pay. We need to be playing that. I don't know, Powerball, whatever that is. Yeah. And don't forget your friends. She's going to forget all of us. She's going to jump on a yacht and go someplace. You know what I'm saying? She's just not even going to be. Yeah, it is a win. Even if it's $5, it's a win. I got you. I got you. Yeah. You heard it here first. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I should be jumping on a yacht saying, oh, no, no, I got Greece is calling my name, or, I don't blame her. Oh, no, no, no. They said, if ever, uh, I don't show up for a long time period, I'm either passed or I won the lottery and I'm in Italy looking for the guy who played, is it Marsalo in Under the Tuscan Sun? Marcello. Yeah. I don't know if my old backside could be walking up all of those steps. Looking for that hunk of man. Whew, he was fine. Oh no, I'm kidding. Yeah, and I got plenty good years left. Plenty good years left. So in all likelihood, if you don't hear from me, I'm in Italy. I won the lotto and I'm gone. I'm out of here. He was gorgeous, was he not? Oh my goodness. That was a good movie. One of my favorites. Yeah. It's the simple things in life, guys. It's the simple things in life. Now, could you imagine the way she used to cook for them, and she made those friends, all the things that she was really looking for, she already had, you know? It was good. That was a good movie. I know, mine too. I agree with you. I agree with you. And those six-pack abs, oh my gosh. Whoo. Only You. Who played in it, Gene? Kathy, are people around you telling you the truth about your ex? Um, Manifesting betrayal with a, yeah, if they're telling you he's cheating, yeah. If they're saying they're cheating. You like that dad bod? Will your ex Virgo and you get married? Adrienne. Yeah, I think you will. You like thick men. Oh, Robert Downey Jr. Yes, 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 yes. Robert Downey Jr. is one of my favorite actors of all time. Have you ever heard that man sing? He could melt butter. I am telling you what, his voice, sexy as he wants to be. You know, I think, Constance, one of the things that I think about a twin, that may be one of his lessons or one of your lessons is to accept him for him. Because I feel like, if that's your destiny, then whatever that package that they come in is your destiny. And you're going to accept it whether, that's your type or not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I like Robert Downey Jr. One of my favorite movies he ever did was Charlie Chaplin. I've had some kind of, and I don't know what it is, but ever since I was a small child, I was very drawn to Charlie Chaplin. And so when the movie and the auto and his biography came out, I read the book and I watched the movie, and I'm very drawn to one of his character. I don't know, drawn to him, but the irony is he had a wife that was born on my birthday, which is kind of interesting. But I was always drawn to Charlie Chaplin. And then even because I live in California, the um, Hearst Castle. I used to spend a lot of time at Hearst Castle, and I've been to that place about 10 times. Absolutely love it there. But I feel, I don't know, it's something you feel drawn to. I always feel like I also have both my sister and I felt like uh, we lived in the 1920s Hollywood. I don't know why. I've always felt like I lived, like I always see like dreams of this massive house with a huge wooden staircase. I've had a lot of dreams about that. So it's almost like, I don't know if it's past life regression or whatever in my dreams, but yeah. I love those kind of movies though. I love all those movies. And I love a good actor, someone who really plays the character well. And another one he does, Robert Downey Jr. does the Sherlock Holmes versions. Oh my God, those are fantastic movies. Um, I can't even remember what the cards were that I pulled. So then he'll be back. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, dear. I appreciate that. Isn't that funny? You really, if you think about it, everybody, there's a time period that you're very drawn to. If you sit back and you think about what your tastes are, and Usually most people know it. Like I know my mom would always she loved Western, anything Western. So like the, 1800s in, the desert, whatever. Um, it could have been, I had a mother-in-law who was drawn to Egyptian times and the pyramids. And so that could be another, could have been a past life, something that you maybe really stood out to you, right? Like you felt like you had unfinished business in. But I definitely felt like I was drawn to the 1920s Hollywood, like the silent film era. So that may be why I have this in my subconscious. I'm drawn so much towards um, Charlie Chaplin. He is a fascinating man. If you ever read his book, he was a fascinating man. Yeah, see, Egyptian times. You may have been, you may have been royalty in that time period. Yeah. Which is, so you're like the 1400s. Constance, you were probably from medieval times. Interesting. That's something I would love to like find out more about, why we feel drawn to a certain time period in our life, or a time period that really gets me. I spent like 3 years doing my family tree, and just in almost every available moment in that 3 year period, I was doing research, and I went back about 6,000 people all the way back to the ninth century. Found out we were from Sherwood Forest, and that we were relatives of Maid Marian, but we were the despicable king in Robin Hood. That was my relative. So yeah, I think he was. I think he was John the Cowardly or something. I don't know. Remember what his name was? I'd have to look it up. But yeah, Sir Francis Drake. I was related to Sir Francis Drake. He was beheaded in 1600 in um, England, in the Times Square or whatever it is. Yeah, it's very fascinating. There is 6 degrees of separation. We are all related somehow, guys. Somehow. Yeah. Yeah. I believe I was. I probably was a little starlet that, had a fling with Charlie Chaplin. Who knows? Maybe he had one wife that died early. I don't know what the draw is, but when I saw it as even as a kid, oh, that's Charlie. Oh, that's Charlie. Um, and I have very strong memories going all the way back to like when I was like 1.5. So I mean, I can remember way back when I was a little girl. I fell down. I fell down some steps. I probably couldn't have been more than 18 months old, and cut my arm all the way up. And I literally remember the car ride to the doctor. I even remember the doctor stitching me up, and that's a clear memory. And I was couldn't have been more than a year and a half old. You're all related to Kevin Bacon somehow. Yeah, that was a good movie he did, Footloose. That was a good one. That's the only one I remember him in, to be honest with you. I like his wife. I think she's beautiful. Okay, guys, I am going to dip out here, and I will be back over on Quartz Rose Tarot at 12 o'clock. So hopefully I'll see you guys over there. And if you guys have another question, you can ask on that one. So I will see you guys all over there. I'll talk to you soon.